Welcome back to 22 News in Focus. I'm Ciara Speller, and we're talking with representatives from Rachelstable, a hunger and food waste reduction organization. An important part of the organization is the involvement of youth. So here now to discuss Rachelstable Teen Board, our president, Franza Mazimpaka, and Melina, Frichionne, vice president of the Rachelstable Teen Board. So thank you both for being here so much.
Thank you for having us.
So tell us, what is the Teen Board?
So the Teen Board is a teen education, leadership, and advocacy group built off of the adult board, which we've seen tonight. It's built up of a bunch of teens who care about the same issues and want to make a change in the community. We're all from Western Massachusetts, and we're able to work together to fight the same cause.
Yeah. And how about your mission?
So our mission of the Teen Board is to alleviate childhood hunger, educate youth about food insecurity, and advocate for food justice in Western Mass through events and meetings, which we have monthly.
And how about, tell us about why it's important for teens to be involved in this type of work. It seems like a pretty daunting task, right? Fighting, food insecurity and making this message heard. So for teens to get involved.
So teens are the future. We're growing up, and as we grow up, if we start young, we're able to continue this passion throughout our lives and get our friends in along the way. A big part of it is the outreach. We have officers who are dedicated to outreaching and reaching out to kids in their schools, in their friend groups, and their sports teams, and we're able to gain a lot of new members that way, so they can care about the issue throughout their lifetime and stick with it.
Yeah, did you want to add to that?
Also, a lot of people who face food insecurity are children who are in schools, and they can't really get a good education if in class they're unable to focus because they're hungry or distracted by the hunger in their stomachs.
And tell us, why each of you decided to get involved.
I'll go first on that. I decided to get involved because when I was a freshman in high school, my sister was on the teen board with her friends, and through the work they did, I attended some of the meetings, and I saw that what they're doing is really important, and the work they're doing isn't just impacting them, it's impacting hundreds of people in Western Massachusetts. And if I'm able to help with just a small part of that, it's amazing. And I decided to join the teen board and be an officer because I'd been on the board for 2 years before I ran for president, and I realized that if what I'm doing can help only a couple people, if the more I do, the more people I can help and the more power I can have on it.
Yeah.
For me, I was also a freshman, and my swim team captain was the president, and she was big on outreach and getting people to join and go to meetings and stuff. So one day I joined a meeting, and I was really impacted by what was said, and I wanted to be able to make a change and help out. So I joined the next year and was more of a member and more dedicated. So in my junior year, I ran as an officer, and I just wanted to be able to have my say in what we're doing and have a bigger impact on the greater good that we were doing.
Yeah, so you were both saying that you knew somebody that was involved beforehand and that inspired you to get involved. So with you now in these positions, have you inspired other people, maybe your peers, to get involved as well?
Yeah, a lot of our friends have joined the teen board along with us, so our sophomore and junior and senior year. And we've recruited, I think, around 10 new members this past 2 years, so yeah.
So we get members who come and go or stay. So last year my position was the membership and outreach. So I was meant to get new members to come and join and try it out and tell their friends.
Yeah, and tell us about what types of events that you organize.
So we have many different events. They go from gardening, we have the Kalika Milk Drive, we also do the Holyoke Backpack Program, and we do a program for the Ronald McDonald House. So we either are able to get food to people or make the food for people at the Ronald McDonald House. And we just really hope to educate a lot of people on how serious of an issue food insecurity is.
Yeah.
We also host one meeting every month. We have a meeting and an event every month. So at the meeting, we'll talk about the event we previously hosted or the event that's upcoming. So we'll discuss what happened, we'll debrief on it, or we'll prepare for the next event and what's to come, how we're gonna outreach it, what we're gonna post about it to get people to come, and all of that. As well as we'll talk about the different programs of food insecurity. We often talk about SNAP and WIC and all the things that impact our local community to educate ourselves and make a change on it.
And how about volunteering opportunities?
So volunteering opportunities are open to all middle schoolers and teens in anywhere if they're willing to come. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, we have like I said, the one meeting and one event a month. So either of those you can volunteer for, and we accept anyone. Some people come once to one event and then they'll just come and go because it's through the school or through their friend, but some will stay, and we like everyone's help, so.
And a lot of people come for different reasons for community service, whether they need for a school or like a service group that they're in, so yeah.
And you had mentioned about 10 new members you thought throughout the last 2 years. How many teens do you have on your board right now?
So we have 7 officers and about 20 members within that, but those fluctuate. So.
Yeah, like we said, we have members who will come to every meeting, and then we have members who will come and go. So it depends, but it fluctuates around that.
Yeah, and in terms of age, is it pretty, across the board, or do you have, like you said, middle schoolers or high schoolers primarily?
So our youngest member is in 8th grade, or
She's
7th grade.
But she's been coming since she was
in
younger.
6th grade.
6th grade, I want to say. So,
Yeah.
but it fluctuates from that to all the way through high school. And even if you were on Rachelstable or a sibling of, and you had graduated, you're always welcome to come back and help out.
Our last year's president was actually advocating for Rachelstable at her college recently, which is really nice to see.
Yeah, that is nice. And how about, eligibility? How do you join?
So anyone can join, really anyone's welcome. We have meetings every Sunday once a month, and we have an Instagram, Rachelstable Teens, and we also have a TikTok, Rachelstable Teen Board 1, and we post when our meetings and when our events are going to be on there.
Yeah, and for our viewers that might just be joining right now, talk about your roles. What do you do specifically in your roles?
So as president, my role is to help people's ideas, whether what kind of events we want to have, or what we want to talk about at meetings. I also help with outreach. I kind of just oversee how everything's done, but also I try and help educate as many people as I can by reaching out to new members, reaching out to help with the board itself. Yeah.
So as vice president, I do pretty much the same thing. I help her with that, and oftentimes we'll join the adult board meetings, and we'll oversee that and get some insight and update them on what we're doing. We help coordinate events. This year we've tried to each officer has chosen an event to really host and put their input into, to make their own. So we do a lot of that, and assisting the other officers and doing kind of the more one-on-one stuff with our teen board coordinator, Ciara, and we'll assist with that and kind of do more of the heavy lifting.
And how about some, big projects or big events that you guys are working on?
Our big event that we have is May 19th. It's called Outrun Hunger. Jody talked about it earlier. It's a 5K run or a 1-mile fun walk, and we'll also have a story walk for children there. And that event is mostly ran volunteer-wise by teens, and so a lot of the teen boards and members can also come to join, and we'll either be directing traffic, helping runners, guiding people where to go, and we look for a lot of people to come join the race. So if you're at home, please join the race. And yeah.
Yep. Did you want to add to that?
We have biannual large events. That's our large event for the year. Last year was Art Fest for us. So this year we kind of spent the whole year working towards it in some aspect. So we're very excited for it.
All right, well, thank you both for being here. I love what you said, our youth are our future, so hopefully you're inspiring more people to join you guys and help you achieve all your goals. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.